We would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to your daily video channel that celebrates the lives and legacies of historical figures who have passed away, including those who have passed away in recent days. For the sake of increasing the number of people who watch our videos, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends, and give it a like before we begin. Born on December 19, 1926, in Berlin, Germany, Ert Dux was a well-known German actor and voice artist. He was born in Germany. Bongers in Berlin was the one who encouraged Ert to pursue a career in acting. Ert was brought up in a family where his father worked as an executive in the insurance industry. Throughout the course of his career, Ert showcased his talent by performing at a variety of venues all around Germany, including in places such as Munich, Hamburg, Frankfurt, and Stuttgart. Beginning in 1949, Ert Dux established himself as a significant personality in German-speaking movies as a voice actor. This was in addition to his triumphs in the theater during that time. He was one of the German dubbing artists who had been active for the longest period of time, and he was recognized for contributing his voice to Hollywood projects. It is noteworthy that he was renowned as the German voice of Audie Murphy. Additionally, he dubbed well-known characters that actors like Anthony Perkins, Steve Martin, Fred Astaire, George Peppard, Ian McKellen as Gandalf, and David Jason as Rincewind in Terry Pratchett's The Color of Magic represented. In addition to his career in the film industry, Ert Dux established himself as a notable actor and narrator on many radio platforms. During his personal life, Ert was fortunate enough to cultivate relationships with two great women. He was initially married to the actress Gisela Peltzer, and he later fell in love with the editor Marlies Dux. On April 9, 2024, in Sassenberg, Ert Dux died away at the age of 97 years before his departure. Bobby Rydell, whose real name was Robert L. Reel, was an American singer and actor who was renowned for his contributions to rock and roll as well as classic pop music. In the early 1960s, Bobby rose to notoriety as a teen idol, dazzling audiences with his dynamic performances and extraordinary singing talent. Bobby was born on April 26, 1942, and he climbed to prominence in the world. His several successful songs, such as Wildwood Days, Wild One, and his rendition of Domenico Modugno's Volare, cemented his position as a prominent figure in the world of recording music. In addition to his success as a musician, Bobby Rydell demonstrated his acting abilities in the musical Bye Bye Birdie, which was released in 1963. This led to an even greater expansion of his influence and popularity. Bobby embarked on a new musical career in the 1980s when he became a member of the trio known as the Golden Boys. The other two members of the group were fellow teen stars Frankie Avalon and Fabian Fort. Together, they provided audiences with tunes that have stood the test of time, which guaranteed that Bobby would continue to be popular long into his older years. The early notoriety that Bobby Rydell received came about as a result of his victory in a talent show that was broadcast on the national television series TV Teen Club when he was only 7 years old. His father was the one who initiated and encouraged his musical enthusiasm. The beginning of a remarkable career that would span decades was marked by this event. Bobby Rydell passed away in April of 2024, leaving behind a musical legacy that continues to reverberate with listeners even now. Trina Robbins, an American cartoonist, was one of the pioneering female artists in the underground comics movement. She played a crucial role in the creation of the genre. In 2013, Trina was inducted into the Will Eisner Hall of Fame for her work on the series Go Girl, which is a collection of superhero stories that are intended to communicate with young females. As part of her work, she also wrote comics that featured a female detective character called The Adventures of Honey West. In addition to her work in comic books, Trina Robbins was deeply involved in the rock culture of the 1960s. She developed ties with important figures like Jim Morrison and the Byrds during this time of her career. She was the manager of a clothes business in the East Village called Broccoli, which catered to well-known people including Mama Cass, Donovan, and David Crosby. There was a stroke that caused Trina Robbins to pass away on April 10, 2024, in San Francisco, California. She was 85 years old at the time of her death. Her lover, the artist Steve Leialoha, who was by her side from 1977 until the hour she passed away, is the only person who will remember her existence. A. Orenthal. James Simpson, better known by his nickname OJ Simpson, was a multi-talented individual who has had a distinguished career in American football, acting, and broadcasting. He was born on July 9, 1947, and OJ Simpson gained his name mostly during his historic 11-season career in the National Football League, NFL, during which he became one of the most celebrated running backs in the history of the sport. While playing football at the University of Southern California, he was awarded the famous Heisman Trophy. Legal issues plagued OJ Simpson's life, most notably the trial for the 1994 murders of his ex-wife Nicole Brown and her friend Ron Goldman. This was despite the fact that Simpson received several accolades for his athletic accomplishments. Following a trial that received widespread media attention, OJ Simpson was subjected to a series of subsequent legal fights and was ultimately determined to be responsible for the killings in a civil suit. The legal issues that OJ Simpson was facing continued, ending in his arrest and conviction in Las Vegas in 2007 for armed robbery and kidnapping. The year 2017 marked the year when OJ Simpson was given parole after completing 9 years of his life sentence. His death occurred on April 10, 2024, at the age of 76, and he was diagnosed with prostate cancer. Jolanta Wo, a highly acclaimed Polish actress, has made substantial contributions to the realm of cinema with her engaging performances. After receiving her diploma from the National Higher School of Theatre in Warsaw, Jolanta then began her adventure as an actress. She was born into a family that was comprised of highly respected parents. During the course of her brilliant career, Jolanta performed in Warsaw's most important theaters, demonstrating her brilliance and gaining recognition as a notable character in the Polish theatrical scene. Jolanta, along with her second husband, P. Lochman, launched Video Posa in Warsaw in 1989. This innovative theatrical business showcased Jolanta's artistic vision and was a testament to her creative vision. It is the legacy of Jolanta Wo, a talented actor and pioneering thinker in the world of theater, that continues to persist, serving as a source of inspiration for aspiring artists and leaving an unmistakable mark on the cultural landscape of Poland. Born on May 27, 1988, Vontae Davis was a professional football player from the United States, who was most known for his career as a cornerback in the National Football League. In the first round of the 2009 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins selected Vontae. This acquisition came about as a result of his impressive performance at the University of Illinois. In the course of his career, he also played for the Indianapolis Colts and the Buffalo Bills, and he was selected for the Pro Bowl on 2 separate occasions. In spite of his athletic accomplishments, Vontae Davis had to contend with difficulties off the field, such as an incident of mistaken identity that occurred in 2009 as a result of personal identity theft. He left his profession as a football player to pursue a career in entrepreneurship, eventually becoming the chief executive officer of a holistic wellness clinic in Fort Lauderdale. In April 2024, Vontae Davis passed away, leaving behind a legacy that incorporates resiliency, accomplishments, and a devotion to one's own personal wellness and prosperity. Soon after the conclusion of his farewell Yellow Brick Road tour, the iconic singer Elton John, who is responsible for hits such as Benny and the Jets, recently shocked his fans by being admitted to the hospital. The health of Elton had been a source of concern in recent years, particularly amid his considerable tour obligations that took him all over the world. The year 2018 marked the announcement of the last dates of Elton's 5-year tour, during which he expressed his appreciation to fans for their support throughout the years. He highlighted that his retirement from touring did not mark the end of his creative process, but rather provided him with the opportunity to spend more time with his family, which included his husband, David Furnish, and their 2 children. After his final performance in 2023, the news that Elton had been admitted to the hospital spread, which caused his fans to feel concerned. Despite the worry about his health issues, Elton John's representatives have reassured fans that he is in good hands and receiving the proper medical care. After Elton finished his mammoth farewell tour, which spanned 300 gigs over the course of 5 years, many people were taken aback by the news that he was admitted to the hospital. One of the most significant contributions that Elton John has made to the music industry is the indelible mark that his legendary songs and performances have left on successive generations of music lovers. Despite the fact that they are impatiently awaiting updates on his condition, fans continue to express their unshakable love and adoration for the iconic artist. Please accept our gratitude for your presence. Keep in mind that you should subscribe to our channel in order to receive additional updates and to pay tribute to the legacies of extraordinary people.